Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Crucible Chat. Yes, it's Saturday. It's that time of the week where I get to talk about whatever the fuck it is I want. As usual, my name is Mike, otherwise known as the Gadget Addict, and in the background we have a bit of Dying Light. In this particular video, I'm liberating a couple of safe houses from zombies. I'm making full use of the dropkick attack that I just learned about 5 minutes before I recorded this. I still maintain I'm not very good at this game. But anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, it's a little bit of a game of two halves, a couple of short things to talk about in fact. First of all, the hype is real, it's less than a week till Bloodborne, oh my god! I can't wait, I've been looking forward to this game for so long. And yeah, the hype train has really much started, so what I wanted to warn you guys about is the fact that from next Friday, when the game comes out, there is going to be a lot of Bloodborne on this channel because well, anyone who knows me will know I adore the Souls games. And obviously the Bloodborne is a spiritual successor to them. It's been made by Hideteki Miyazaki and From Software. You know, it's got everything. It's going to be gloriously violent. It's going to be wonderfully difficult. And have some really fucked up boss monsters in it. Look at me kicking that zombie off the side. And you know what? I absolutely can't wait for it. You're going to get an unboxing video as well because I've pre-ordered the big super special edition dealie that costs a fortune but comes in a nice big box with lots of things, so you're going to get that as well. Yeah, but I just wanted to warn you guys that Bloodborne is coming and I will be playing a lot of it. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that's the only thing I'm going to be playing, but yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of what I'm playing. So that is the first thing that I wanted to talk about. Well, actually, no. Part of that I wanted to talk about was, has anyone else noticed that the clickbait articles about Bloodborne have started? Someone posted on Facebook this morning, when I got up, about an article from Push Square, saying that, oh my god, Bloodborne's loading screens are 40 seconds long. And I just read that article and I just thought, you know what, fuck you guys. I mean, really, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if it's a good game, granted, yes, you'll die a lot and you'll see a lot of loading screens, but at the end of the day, when I was in the alpha, the loading screens were like 2 minutes long. And Dark Souls 2, the loading screens were 30 seconds long. It's not that big a fucking deal unless you're utterly, utterly awful at the game. And to be fair, I'm probably going to be utterly, utterly awful at the game, but hey, just for your guys' benefits, I'm going to be cutting out loading screens anyway. Because I noticed there was a large proportion of my Dark Souls 2 videos that had a lot of loading screens. But yeah, just like that, like there's been articles like about the length of the game, about, you know, the graphic content of the violence. It's just like, oh my god, just let it go. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a popular game. Just let it be. And this always seems to happen whenever there's a big game come out. There's always loads of like clickbaity articles. You know, there was loads about the violence in Dying Light when it came out. It's like, yeah, it's a fucking zombie game. It's going to be violent. Or loads about like microtransactions in games. It's just like, oh my god, just get a fucking life. And I think I get annoyed by clickbait in general because I used to write for a website that became very clickbaity. I used to write for What Culture. And I used to do like the listicle kind of articles, you know, like 20 people that you know if you work in an office, that kind of shit. And they sacked me off this year, and I haven't really talked about it, but yeah, it was kind of like they wanted their articles to become more and more clickbaity, whereas I wanted to actually write. And I know I'm a good writer, I've written for years, but it came to the point where when I first started with them, they would ask for like 300-word intro and then like 300 to 500 words per list item, which was great because it meant I could, you know, write what I wanted about anything that I wanted. I had everything from gaming to music to just like little offbeat articles, that kind of thing. And then by the end, they were asking me to have it cut down to like 100 words per list item, so that people would click through the article quickly and they would see all the adverts. And I just thought, well, I mean, before they sacked me off, I was thinking of leaving it, like stopping writing for them at the time. But I just thought, well, that's shit, because the articles where I'd actually written something were, you know, decent, and they got a lot of views in. But anyway, I'm digressing on a point here anyway. Yeah, fucking clickbait, I hate that. That's largely the crux of that matter. Secondly, like, the main other thing that I wanted to talk about is just a little bit about the channel and a few updates. So, I'm loving the way the channel's going at the minute. There's some constant growth. The views are going up. The subscribers are going up. And thank you all for that. Obviously, I wouldn't have a channel if it weren't for all you lovely, happy, shiny people who are watching. So, kudos to you and thank you very much. But, yeah, so I've made a couple of choices in the last couple of weeks. And I'm trying to be a bit more, what should I say, discerning about what I put on the channel. Rather than just playing every single game that I get, I want to be kind of like picking and choosing games a bit more. But I still play a lot of games, and there are a lot of games that don't work in a Let's Play. For instance, Dying Light, for me, doesn't work in a Let's Play because the game is fucking huge. It would take me forever, and I really mean forever, to do a proper Let's Play of this game. In fact, someone that I'm friends with on Twitter, Andy Wood, his Dying Light series is currently a part of like 70. I mean, that's ridiculous. I know Dark Souls 2 was 60 odd parts for me, but even then, I couldn't do that to you guys. It was just, it's too much. So, but what I have decided to do is, and if you've been paying attention to Twitch this week, you'll have noticed, I started streaming on Twitch. I never thought I'd be able to do it because I've got a shit internet connection, but I've done it and it works. Me and Emma this week, while we've been off work, we've been streaming Diablo 3, and people seem to be enjoying it, so I can't argue with that. So the idea I'm getting is I'm going to be doing my Let's Plays, but then for the games where I just want to play them and not necessarily do a Let's Play, or they won't work for a Let's Play, like Diablo 3 or like Dying Light, in my opinion anyway, I'm going to be streaming them on Twitch. So I'm going to put the link in the description to my Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/GadgetAddictsUK. It's same as my Twitter. Head over there, drop me a follow if you're on Twitch, and keep an eye out, because obviously if you follow me you'll get notifications when I do go live, and you'll be able to see me and possibly Emma like struggling with some game in real time, and interact with us in real time. Yeah, real time. But yeah, so as the channel is going to go, as I've said before, there's going to be a lot of Bloodborne in the upcoming weeks. But then I'm getting Final Fantasy Type 0 HD is coming in the next week or so, so I'm going to be doing a few videos on that, and of course that means I'll be doing a couple of videos on the Final Fantasy 15 demo, which I can't wait for. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, basically there's a lot of good things coming to the channel, so this is about all I've got to talk about right now. I know it's been a bit of a hodgepodge Crucible chat, but hey, I had things I wanted to get off my chest. But if you've enjoyed this, please do leave me a like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. As usual, I've been Mike, otherwise known as the Gadget Addict, and come back next week for the next Crucible chat, which will probably be about Bloodborne. But anyway, thank you for watching. Good night.